there is a large number of Jews outside Israel who give Israel blind support, not because they give a darn about Zionism. I doubt they've ever read a book on the subject. It wasn't Zionism. It's this belief that Jews are better, Jews are superior, and all life, not just Arab life, all life is lesser than Jewish life, and that Jews can do no wrong. They can't do any wrong because the whole world resents them for one simple reason. They're envious of us. All the non-Jews envy us because we're so smart and we're so successful and we're so clever. That's a very deeply entrenched belief among Jews. Overwhelmingly, it started with the spectacular secular success of Jews in the Western world, and then with the accumulation of wealth, power, organization. It's a very hard, speaking personally, it's a very hard thing to resist, because there does seem to be evidence of it. You know, there's all these debates about whether Jews have a higher IQ, or they say Ashkenazi Jews have a higher IQ than any other ethnic or racial group. Whether it's true or not, I haven't a clue. It's genetics. What do I know about genetics? But then again, what do most Jews know about genetics? They don't really know. They know their success. They know their success. And it does breed a feeling of Jewish supremacy. You know, I have to be careful about that, not because I in any way recoil from the truth, but because you can end up with this conspiratorial view of the world where the Jews control everything. And because one wants to be factually accurate, and also one doesn't want to fuel certain stereotypes, you have to be careful. That doesn't mean you run away from the facts, but you have to be careful. Jews are the wealthiest ethnic group in the United States, which is a significant fact. Obviously, money is power. Secondly, and it's not trivial, Jews are very well organized. They always had a tradition of forming communal organizations. That's always been very essential to the Jewish community. So there is the organization, there is the money, and then there was, for a long time after World War II, there was, and I don't want to say this in a kind of heartless way, but there was a certain immunity that was granted Jews because of the Nazi Holocaust. And so it was very difficult to criticize Jews on any account because of looming over every question was the Holocaust. Idea of a Jewish homeland state had very broad support. And I think the events of the past 2 years, they do have to call into question whether that whole experiment of Jews with a homeland, was it a complete and total disaster, which discredited the entire idea as well as its undertaking from the beginning.